If you're an athlete here, you can come up to sort of something like national schools and you can feel the weight of the world on your shoulders because there's an expectation.
It's Leander and Henley are really neck and neck.
Any crew can come along and beat you.
Henley lead by a third of a length. Leander are going to get second.
They just have to learn how to deal with potentially not being as successful as they would have liked at certain points in time, and learn that actually becoming a successful athlete is about resilience. I began coaching here about 3 years ago. I came out of London Youth Rowing and we used to run the Thames programme on the Tideway. This job came up and the idea that I could be working with maybe a slightly smaller group of people, I was still able to go and do work in state schools in the area. It was one of the things I really liked about London Youth Rowing, is that we were working in state schools, we were giving rowing as an opportunity to people who might not otherwise do it.
Heard about this rowing club and watched a few videos, and yeah, I thought it was a really cool project because it was a good cooperation with the school.
Henley College is pretty much our partnership college, so it's a very close relationship. There's everything from complete foundational level qualifications, so if anybody's had any issues actually covering the basics, GCSE maths, GCSE English, they can start in at that level, and they can go all the way to doing 4, 5 A-levels. Program here is very different, so what they end up getting up on Ludum is, I would say it's quite a heavy program. There is a lot of sessions, and it's something that I would not have been able to do at Thames. They were all in different places, they were all coming from different schools, they had different academic commitments, and the idea of the timetabling with Henley College, working alongside Leander Club, has allowed us to create a program for younger athletes that can develop to a point where they're actually doing quite a lot of training by the time the summer comes around.
It's challenging sometimes, but you have to just manage your time very well. So Monday morning I can go on the app and see exactly what times we're training, what we're doing, and then I can kind of plan out when I do my schoolwork. As a junior, the main focus here is development. So you're not expected to be an Olympic rower yet, but what you are expected to do is develop and progress.
I basically have my second family here, and it's where I feel most comfortable and just relax, if that makes sense, other than home of course. But yeah, I mean, we took the step back at Nat schools and of course we came off the water and we were like crying and really upset and really disheartened. We've trained harder than I think we've ever had before in the last 3 weeks after Nat schools.
The last month it's really been like every session we want to change something, make a dedicated change in the feel and just the movement in the boat. And we've been improving really quickly.
Every day you sort of look at the walls and see everyone, and it really forces you to strive to be your best and bring your best to every session.
We haven't got it right yet, and I think it's one of those things that each year that it doesn't quite go to plan, you can look inwardly and say, right, we need to do these things differently, we need to do, and there's a lot of things that we can control in the process that we try and adjust. But also one of the things I've learned as a coach is that sometimes you could have done everything right throughout the entire year and something comes along that's just better.